I'm gonna show you how to make yogurt in the Instant Pot. No need to buy this at the store. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dr. J. I am passionate about food, and I also believe that food is healing for the body, mind, and soul. That's why I like to share with you my recipes that are home created in this kitchen with great ingredients. If this sounds interesting to you, please like and subscribe. Let's get cooking. Yogurt is so good for you, and it's just great for your gut health. Yogurt has a lot of probiotics in it, which is great for your inflammation or no inflammation in the gut. It's also good for your immune system. So it's really important to make it at home if you can. It's also so much cheaper. It's a quarter to a third cheaper, I find, making it yourself, and it's just that much simpler. When you're buying it in the store, I mean, I get it. You get intrigued, right? A kiwi something or a key lime pie yogurt. But when you're buying those kinds of things, they have a lot of added sugars. And sometimes those sugars actually counteract the probiotics. So we're kind of like thinking we're doing something healthy for ourselves, and we're really not. So I say, if you have an Instant Pot with this, you just need a few things. You need some good milk, right? So you want to make sure you're using a good quality organic. You need a thermometer and an Instant Pot. Pretty simple. So one thing I do that I found after making yogurt for quite a while now, I don't actually do it in the insert. And I'm going to show you why. So the insert here is stainless steel. What happens is when it heats up, you get a film on the bottom of this. No matter how many different ways I've tried to make it, when it heats up, the film will be at the bottom. It doesn't hurt the yogurt. It tastes fine. It comes out fine. I guess I'm just a little lazy. It's really a pain to clean. And I haven't found anybody that said anything different. So what I do is it's a ceramic pot. There's nothing unhealthy about using this. I like this because it will have a little film on the bottom, but it comes out nice and easy. So it's just easy to do. Now, Instant Pot does sell a ceramic insert for this. I just haven't purchased one yet because I already had this. I know, I've already told you guys I'm a little cheap, and this works. So it's not a big deal for me. So I do have like one other step. You could actually pour this milk right in here and start the process, but I'm gonna show you, I start mine on the stove. Okay, 1 gallon of milk going in, and I'm just gonna let this heat up to 190 degrees. I have my little thermometer. It usually takes about a half hour. You want to heat this at about a medium high heat. Don't crank this sucker on high because you'll redecorate your kitchen, like not in a good way, okay? This one literally comes right to the top of my thing. So I do keep an eye on it, but I find it takes just about a half hour. Okay, so your milk is all nice and hot. So I'm just gonna show you. So what are we reading at? Yep, a little over 190, 191. You can even go up to boiling if you want to, but there's no need. Once you hit the 185, you're good. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, this is the important next step. You can either let this just chill down and wait till it gets to 110 degrees. I'm just not that patient. So I've got a bowl with ice and some water, and I'm just gonna put it in here easily like that. And I'm gonna let this just kind of sit, and I'm gonna check it out. This will probably take about a half hour to 40 minutes for it to come down 110. At 110, I'm gonna show you the next steps. We're gonna get it in our Instant Pot, and we're gonna have yogurt. Okay, so we've just come up to 110. Okay, now, the important thing I wanna do is I just wanna kind of skim the top. It's gonna form just a little top here, and I just wanna kind of skim that off. Okay, nice and easy. This is a half a cup of my previously made yogurt. Or you could buy organic yogurt, plain whole milk that already has the probiotics in it. So I just save a half a cup of what I've previously made and put it in here. I'm gonna put a little bit of the warm milk in here. The reason is I wanna kind of temper the yogurt. So I'm just gonna kind of whisk this together. Okay. So it doesn't curdle. Just kind of like if you've ever made like a custard before, right? You just kind of want to temper like an egg. Right, we're tempering our starter there. Okay, pouring it in. Give it all a good stir. Now the easy part. It's going to go into the Instant Pot. Just going to see if I can just, without making too much of a mess. And see how you can see like a little bit of that on the bottom? This will clean so easy in this pan. It's much harder in your Instant Pot. So I guess for me, if I didn't have that pan, I would probably go out and buy that Instant Pot insert. It would just, especially if you know you're gonna be making yogurt, it just make your life so much easier. Okay, you do not need your regular top on for the Instant Pot because this isn't coming up to any kind of pressure, but you do want something that's gonna kind of seal it like that on top. I'm gonna press to my yogurt and I'm gonna do for 12 hours. Once it's set for 12 hours, just gonna take it off. I'm gonna put saran wrap over the top, put it in the refrigerator, let it sit for at least 4 hours, and then it's ready to serve. It's that simple. Okay, it's been 12 hours. Look at this, we have yogurt. Oh my goodness. Okay, all I gotta do now, this is it. You can see kind of the consistency. It will firm up as it's in the refrigerator. All I'm gonna do now is cover it. I would cover it for at least 4 hours. This could go overnight. I mean, it could stay in, like really could just stay in there, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go put it in nice little containers. So we are heading off to church, and when we come back, we're gonna have yogurt. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful this is. It's so thick, it's so creamy, and it's all good stuff. 100% organic. It's got lots of good probiotics, just good stuff for your gut. I took it and put it in the refrigerator this morning. We went to church, did a bunch of errands. It's been about 8 hours in the fridge and it's just nice and thick and creamy. I don't know if you can see all that. I'm just gonna get this into my storage jars. I have 3 to 4 of these, which it will fill them. This is gonna stay in my fridge for at least 2 weeks, but honestly, we go through it. This is something we eat every day. So I'm gonna get this packed up and then Eric and I are gonna taste it for you. So good. All right, look at this gorgeous yogurt. It's just so creamy, so thick. I love to do mine with a little bit of honey, because remember, there's no flavorings, there's no sugar in there. Just a little bit of that on top. Delicious. Okay, get some, this is homemade granola, so I am gonna give you a video. I'm gonna share a link right up here for you. Okay, a little bit more of that. We always have this on hand. Eric and I love it. Our grandson, Charlie, he loves it. Gonna put a little bit of blueberries on there, on top. But, I mean, you could use blueberries, bananas. We love mangoes. I mean, figs. I mean, why not, right? This is such a healthy way to start your day. And basically, I eat this every day. Okay. Beautiful. Look at that. So easy to make on your own, right?
Love that.
Me too.
Every day.
I know. We eat this every day.
It's changed my life.
Seriously.
For the better.
We do. We always tease the girls. Are you eating your yogurt?
Yeah.
Are you eating your yogurt?
Yeah. I'll tell you who else likes it.
Yeah.
Our cat, Gabby.
Our cat, Gabby. Yeah, she does.
She drinks a little bit of yogurt.
Yep.
Licks a little bit of yogurt off her finger every morning. That's
homemade.
That's her
I mean,
routine.
she knows. So yogurt, a little bit of homemade granola,
Oh, the granola
some
likes
honey,
it.
which, yeah, always, right?
Always, yep.
Yep. So definitely stick around for that video. I'm going in. That's so good.
I like it. I like it better than the stuff you buy in the store.
I never get sick of it either. Well, the thing is, it's really clean. It's not overly sweet. So the thing is, I don't ever put sweetener in it other than some honey. But you could add some vanilla in there if you wanted. You could even stir in, like some homemade jam would be really great in there if you want to add a little bit more sugar. But honestly, I don't find it necessary.
The
Honey, and
honey
I love
does it.
putting the fruit, and then that granola is so good.
Yeah. Agree.
Anyways.
Love it.
Well, we hope you like these recipes. If you do, please share with your friends and family. If you have not subscribed yet, please do that as well. And don't forget to click that bell. That way you know when our next video is coming out. All right, we love y'all.